Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast from meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
When you're a good cook, I mean, there you go. So, all right, let's see what we got out there right now. We got lots of rain showers falling. We take a look at this. Just keep this in mind that this is in Portsmouth and Norfolk, that we got a lot of rain on the lens, a lot of drizzle out there. Because I'll show you the radar in a moment. It doesn't look as wet as the tower cam, but either way, we have a lot of moisture in place right now. We have one area low pressure which is moving offshore. Winds are starting to pick up around that out of the north, and then that's going to kick out today. Then tomorrow, this one's going to move through. It'll move out to sea, and the winds will turn out of the north-northwest behind it, and they'll rev up. Now, remember I showed you that tower cam? Well, it looks like it's pretty dry out there. It's not. We got a lot of drizzle. Just it's a heavy drizzle in places, but it's a drizzle for a lot of the south side, North Carolina and the peninsula. Then you got a few showers from Matthews County, the eastern shore to the northern neck. But yeah, when you go outside, take the umbrella. You're going to need it over the next hour. So our model is calling for that drizzle and light rain to continue for the next couple of hours. Then it breaks up a little bit going into the later afternoon. Notice our temperatures are falling. They're in the 40s. We've already kind of hit our high temperatures today. Even down across North Carolina, those winds will drive that colder air south. That's the case through 6 o'clock. At least it looks drier at 6 p.m. than it did this morning in the forecast. So we're looking pretty good for the evening commute. Maybe still some drizzle, but just not as much widespread rain like we had this morning. Overnight, we've got some quiet time till about midnight in terms of weather, and then after midnight, the scattered showers move in. Tomorrow morning, we'll wake up. Temperatures upper 30s to low 40s. We got some rain with snow towards I-95, and then that rain snow line moves east, and it will move to the south side, but it's definitely going to cover the peninsula, middle peninsula, northern neck, maybe even towards eastern shore. I think it'll be there towards the midday hours, and if not, we'll get there in the afternoon. I got a feeling it's going to be a little bit more stout than we see here. Sometimes you get these snow to keep falling, some heavy snow. It drops the temperatures, and we're going to have northwest winds. So I think that rain snow line is going to be closer to the state line going into tomorrow, but more of a wintry mix for North Carolina. Here's the view at 3 o'clock. Again, at least a mix in Hampton Roads, if not some snow showers, and definitely snow for Gloucester, Melfa, and the northern neck, and probably Williamsburg at that time. And still a wintry mix 6 o'clock, but then things do start to break up shortly after that. Now, we do have a winter storm watch for Accomack County and the northern neck. This is for Wednesday, and there may be some more advisories added to that later today. But right now, they put it up because 3 to 5 inches are possible for the northern neck and northern Accomack County. So that's why we've got that watch in effect. 2 to 3 inches so far from Melfa over to Matthews to Gloucester and to Williamsburg, and then 1 to 2 inches. This is my forecast, by the way, for Cape Charles, Hampton, Norfolk, Portsmouth, Suffolk, over to Isle of Wight and Franklin. And that really goes down to the north end of Hertford County. Less than an inch then for Virginia Beach and Chesapeake, most of Virginia Beach and most of Chesapeake. I think, and this is a fine line here. This can easily change a little bit. If the temperatures go down a couple degrees, we'll be sliding that line down to the south. If they go up a couple degrees, we'll be going back north. So it's a fine line here for Hampton Roads. We'll have a full update on this forecast for you. Wavy News 10 at 4 p.m. Now, winds, they're gusty. Look at Melfa especially, winds to 37 miles an hour, a gust to 18 in Virginia Beach, and we'll see some gusts up to about 30 miles an hour. It's going to get the tide going. The tide this morning came up higher than forecast, 4.4 feet, but the forecast hasn't changed too much for tonight, 4.9 feet, and then nuisance to minor tidal flooding for Wednesday and Thursday for Hampton Roads, most of the viewing area. I think we'll see a little bit less, though, for North Carolina. So today, we've kind of already hit our high of 50, temperatures falling into the 40s. Tomorrow we hit 41 early, and then temperatures drop. That'll change over to a mix, then some snow, and then maybe a flurry Thursday morning. Otherwise, we'll dry things out. We're dry for Friday. And then Saturday at this time is looking good, but late Saturday night, Sunday, could see some isolated showers. We'll have updates on that as well.